The magic of garlic. Really, can we call this plant magical? It really is one of those things that throughout the ages it's just been used, and because of all of its healing properties. It's full of minerals and vitamins, even protein and enzymes, and it's so terrific for you. I guess the thing that garlic should be most known for would be immune system. It seems to support the body in so many different ways. It's an antimicrobial, an antibiotic type properties. It can help with drug-resistant bacteria. It's antiviral, it's antiseptic. It can help the body with symptoms associated with infections, with wounds, with colds, with flus. A huge thing for overgrowth of yeast and candida. It can help the body with botulism and symptoms associated with cancers. There's some studies showing that it can help protect the colon and help reduce some of the symptoms and the development of tumors in the liver. Just simple old garlic. One of my favorite books is this book, Garlic Nature's Super Healer. I've worn out a few of this. This is by Joan and Lydia Weiland. Just incredible herbalists that really know their stuff and have just done so much research on garlic. It's just fabulous. But yet made it so simple for us to be able to use it in our daily life. It can help the body if it has circulation issues. It can help the body and with rejuvenation, with energy. It can help the body to strengthen its blood vessel walls, and helps, most importantly, break down plaque in the body. Really cool, because our bodies are just kind of stopped up a little bit sometimes with the things that we eat. It can help the body to normalize cholesterol and can help strengthen the heart. Now I have this little garlic here, and it is organic. I have some non-organic garlic over here, and it still looks just as pretty as the organic garlic, because this plant has such anti-everything properties, the bacterial, the pesticide, everything, that it doesn't really look much different when you say organic or not organic. It is a plant that is known for heart and to help strengthen the heart. There's the trifecta of heart herbs, which would be hawthorn, cayenne, and garlic. Those three together. And when you're taking it, sometimes some people like to take garlic in a powder form, and fresh garlic is always the best, but sometimes you can't do it, and sometimes it smells way too much. This is just plain old straight garlic powder. It's a fresh garlic powder. Even though a lot of the properties are not still in the powder, it still is very effective to be able to mix this with cayenne and hawthorn for an incredible heart supporting formula. My sister has a great formula she uses. She actually takes a natural form of vitamin C and mixes it with garlic and cayenne. Garlic, cayenne, vitamin C, it's their go-to capsules when anybody gets sick. So this is very pungent and smells very strong, and you can get odorless garlic, but one of the biggest components is the smell. You can mix it with parsley and things like that to get the smell to go away. Just take some powdered parsley and mix it in the formula with it, and you won't necessarily burp up the garlic. It kind of helps lessen that pungentness of that garlic lasting for a long, long time on your breath. Some studies and research has showed that it can help reduce the symptoms of heart attacks by 50%. It can help the body relax the blood vessels, and helps them become more open, and can help by mildly thinning the blood and have less stickiness to it. You know, sometimes the blood is very sticky and thick, and it doesn't go through the body because it's so full of toxins. So it's incredible for helping to kind of thin that out and make that more flowing through the body. Also, it can help with symptoms associated with high blood pressure also. So all of those great heart things. Garlic can help the body in the lung area in supporting the respiratory tract. It seems to be very, very effective for the lungs. It can help to stimulate the lungs. It can help the body to nourish the lungs. It can disinfect, help the body loosen up the mucus. It can help with symptoms associated with asthma, with coughing, with even whooping cough and bronchitis and pneumonia symptoms, even TB symptoms. You know, sometimes we just will take this garlic and just take the open garlic and rub it on feet of somebody, the feet of a baby or somebody that's like really sick or having a hard time getting better. I mean, we do so many different things. We use it for poultices and for on the chest, mixing it even with clay, but you have to make sure you put olive oil in it so it doesn't burn topically. You know, some people can just rub it on like that and it doesn't burn them, but other people, you may need to dilute it a little bit with olive oil. The olive oil actually helps drive it in even better. But fresh garlic is really where the magic is. This incredible plant is even so amazingly effective in powder. You can even take it in powder form for respiratory problems and things like that, but doing as much fresh as you can is even better. Fresh, uncooked, for sure. It can help with the digestive tract in so many different ways, by improving appetite and by improving the quality of what you eat, actually craving better, more nutritious food. It's known to stimulate bile flow in the body, which helps the digestion and moving through the body. It can help to have nourishing and rebuilding effects on the liver, and it helps with gas discomfort. It definitely supports that natural flora in your body. It is like protection for that natural flora in your body. It can help your body with ulcers, because we know ulcers are caused by bacteria in the body, and what's magic with it? Garlic is probably the most magic herb for bacteria in the body. Also known for hemorrhoids. People take it and will just open up a piece like this of garlic, and you just take it like this and it becomes a magic suppository. You stick it a few times to get some of the loveliness out of it, like open it up so that it absorbs, that goes into your body more, and you can put olive oil on it and use it as a suppository for hemorrhoids. Pretty magic. It actually works very well. It works really great for ear symptoms associated with ear infections too. You just have to find the right size one to stick it in there, and it doesn't stay in very long sometimes, but you'll feel everything just kind of settle down. You know, when your body has an infection or a bacteria overgrowth or something, it just supports the body in so many different ways. It helps to stimulate evacuation of parasites and worms also, thereby helping the body to clean and detox. Known to purify the blood of pollutants and heavy metals. Everybody's looking for a heavy metal cleanse. Garlic is one great thing for heavy metals. So it is something that, along with cayenne, promotes that perspiration and getting out toxins that way, and increased urine flow. So especially, it's a natural type of diuretic to get toxins out through the body that way, and can help activate the lymph system, so that is not as sluggish. Oftentimes our lymph system is super sluggish and doesn't move. Garlic is a great way to get that going. It has anti-inflammatory properties with it for discomfort and osteoporosis symptoms and rheumatoid arthritis symptoms. There's studies on that. Also high in antioxidants, super high in antioxidants, forget it. It's just good for you. Garlic nourishes and helps the body protect the endings of the nerves from breaking down. It can help the body if it has symptoms like epilepsy, for antispasmodic type symptoms, or even like nervous headaches. Imagine that. Your headache might be helped with garlic, of all things. Some places use it to help the body regulate menstrual flow, and can help to stimulate the body's pancreas action and with normalizing blood sugar. And it's a great insect repellent. That's why lots of bugs don't eat it. We use it as in lots of different ways. We use it as an infusions. We use it in an enema. I'll take 10 cloves of garlic and put it in a blender with a cup of hot water, and I will blend it up, let it sit for 10 minutes, strain it, and use it in an enema. My kids lovingly call that the ring of fire because that enema smarts, but it is our big guns. Like when we got stuff going on and we want it to get better, we do garlic enemas. That's just what we do, because you see the huge response to it. The first time I ever used it or saw the magic of it was when I had that, an infection in my body and my whole face was swollen and I couldn't get it down, and I had a natural doctor tell me to do this little garlic enema. It worked like magic. I did it for a dog who was dying of parvo, completely came back, and the other dog who I didn't do it with ended up dying. And then I tried this on poor old Romeo, and it worked for him. And ever since then, it's been a big deal in our family for sure. You can use it with lemon. Actually, mix lemon and garlic together and use it as an insecticide for some of your plants. So with all those things that you can do with garlic and how effective it is, I mean, we haven't even touch, you know, just scratch the surface of really what garlic can do. One of our favorite ways to eat garlic, if you want the power of it, you got to eat it raw. But how do you do that? You chew on garlic, fresh garlic. It's hard to be around that, and you can't just chew on fresh garlic because you need to crunch it up and macerate it to be able to get it to be effective and go through the body. But then it's sometimes hard to just eat it straight garlic. So we have a favorite trick. It is, I got it from a recipe book from the Gilroy Garlic Festival. I really want to go there someday. They have everything with garlic, including ice cream. And so someday I'm going to convince my husband to take me to the Gilroy Garlic Festival because it's just garlic magic everywhere. And they grow it there, and so they have this huge festival. So one of the great tricks they showed was this, what's called a garlic shooter. I'm going to show you how to make that. Let's see. Here's a little. What we do is we just take a little glass. I usually just do a little shot glass or whatever, and I put a little bit of water. Just a little bit of water, because you remember you want a little bit. You want to ease just to be able to get it down, maybe a tablespoon or so. And then I will take a lemon. These are beautiful organic lemons over here. So I'm going to use them all. And I don't pick out the seeds. I just leave the seeds in there. I figure they must have some nutritional value. If if nothing else, maybe they are just bulk for my body, right? Or maybe I'm just too lazy to pick out the seeds. In any account, I usually just mix a little bit of water and a little bit of lemon in here, and I do that first because the garlic gets really hot, really fiery and super hot if you put it in first, because it has a time. It immediately will start to take the properties of the garlic and put it throughout the liquid, so the whole liquid tastes like garlic. But this is a great way to do it. You just take a garlic. And I love these big kind of industrial garlic presses that you can just put the whole thing in with the outside covering and everything. So you just take it, and you want to do this fast. You want to squish it and put it in there and swish it around and drink it real quick. I'll see how I can do it for you. Okay, put it in there really quick, stir it around, make sure you get all the garlic, and here we go. I'm going to smell like garlic, but it's going to be magical. It barely tastes like garlic. It almost tastes like a dressing, but a little bit strong dressing. So here you've got one of the 7 healers here, which is the lemon, and you've got the garlic, and guess what? I just took a whole garlic clove and barely even tasted it. It's wonderful. I did this for scouts. I was doing a little cooking class for scouts, and one of the leaders did like 7 shooters of it, and the scouts were doing it, and his wife made him sleep on the couch that night because he smelled so much like garlic, but you kind of crave it. And it helps the body to be strong and to fight off things that are going around. It's a great trick. Cheers. Enjoy your garlic shooters, and any other way you want to use your garlic. Make sure you don't just put it away for your Italian cooking or whatever. It is a wonderful, wonderful tool in your toolkit.